Welcome back to Dark Souls. I'm gonna kill Lautric. Hopefully.
Well, what have we here?
Maybe not. I don't think I am. I think Lautric is going to kill me.
You leave me no choice. But if this is our fate, so be it.
Get that parry. That ain't Falco. Oh. I'm really bad. I took off the Balder gauntlets because I couldn't fast roll, and I'm really glad I did. Humanity and the Ring of Favor and Protection. I'm gonna throw that on. Second slot. HP, stamina, and load. Maybe now I can wear the Balder gauntlets and still fast roll. Let me check. Yeah, I can. Cool deal. So last time we did Undead Burg and Undead Parish. Right now I'm gonna reverse hollowing, do some leveling up, and then we're gonna go to the Darkroot area. Darkroot Garden. Not Darkroot Basin quite yet, I don't think. Let's put some into Vitality. No. One into Vitality, one into Endurance, one into Strength. I like that. I like to do Darkroot Garden just to get some XP before Lower Undead Burg and the Capra Demon and stuff. Yeah. Man, I am really tired right now. So basically, I recorded the fourth video, the fourth Dark Souls video, edited that, rendered it, uploaded it. Well, I started the upload, and then I went to a friend's house, and the upload was done by like 10 o'clock, because I have really slow internet, as you would know if you checked out my Twitch, which has no streams on it. So I did that, and at my friend's house, we started watching the video. We got about halfway through. There was some speeding up, etc. Everyone's excited about the comeback, you know. My fans. And so at around 11 o'clock, we decide, hey, we're gonna go out. We're gonna go out on a walk. We walk by this park near my friend's house, and we decide, hey, let's walk to this other friend's house, which happens to be 6 miles away. And so we started walking down the main road. This friend is really protected, really sheltered, and I am not. I walk around, I walk everywhere. It's just, I can't drive yet, and I'm scared to because I feel like life is gonna be too easy. But so I'm used to like crossing big roads and stuff, but this friend is not. So he's freaking out a little bit when we're crossing one of the main roads in our city. And we get across, and then we just walk down that road for like 30 minutes. And then there's another road we walk down for 30 minutes. And then we get to an area that's populated by a lot of buildings. And so we cut through some parking lots and stuff, and it's a bit more enjoyable than just walking down the main roads. And then, after about 45 more minutes, that was close, we finally get to this friend's house. So, I mean, I don't know, like, how everything adds up specifically, but it took about 3 hours. 2.5, 3 hours to get to this friend's house. We hung out there for maybe half an hour, and we walked back. And so we were back at my original friend's house by 5 in the morning, 5:45 maybe, no 4:45, and I'm gonna kill a black knight down here really quick, and so oh, another friend is staying at this friend's house for the night, and he didn't come with us, so we get home, he's just sleeping. He's been sleeping since we left. We wake him up. There's some yelling about the night, and a lot of jokes are made. He's like, I'm glad I didn't go with you guys, because we were regretting it. My friend was, we were actually just dead, honestly. I'm surprised we made it back. There were quite a few obstacles. And then, so my friend and I go to sleep, and I wake up 2 hours later, and I'm like, I need to sleep better. So I go and I just lay down next to my other friend. Get about 5 hours of sleep. I'm woken up by some loud noises, and they're like, "Get up, we're going to IHOP." And so we went to IHOP. I got about 5 hours of sleep total. So we went to IHOP, and I got some crepes, some coffee, some really horrible coffee. Drank it, ate the crepes, and I was worried that I was gonna have to walk home because I didn't want to ask my friend's dad for a ride. He was already giving my other friend a ride, and so I was just reclining, resting for a second, drinking some water, hydrating, etc. And my stepdad texted me like, "Hey, you want a ride?" And I felt so relieved. So then I got home and got my stuff out of my bag, put everything where it belongs. I have a very tidy room. I have a little spot for every little item I own. And I laid down, took a 2.5 hour nap. It's about 5 right now. I got home at like 1, 2 maybe. And here I am. I've got a glass of water. About 7 hours of sleep under my belt, even though I walked 10 miles last night. I mean, some people run that much, like on a daily, and I'm not a runner. I'm a walker. I walk a few miles sometimes. Never 10. Like, this is the most I have walked in my life. Alright? So, 10 or 12. Somewhere between 10 and 12. So like I said, there were some obstacles. Yeah, that just happened. There it is. Dead. Dead in the water. That's how I felt last night when we were almost home. We were listening to a meme. Listening to a meme. And that was what was keeping us going. It was also like 40 degrees outside, and all I had was a sweater. Yeah. Obstacles, alright? So we leave his house. I'm starting back from the beginning to further elaborate. We leave his house. We find a park. He's like, I don't want to walk through the park. There are going to be kids doing crack or something. So we avoid the park. Obviously, the roads, like I said, we cross some roads, which he's not used to. Then, okay, there was this really ghetto neighborhood. Alright, he's like, okay, whenever my dad and I drive through here, we get mugged. So I'm like, alright, we'll just run. It's about 12 o'clock at this point, 12:30, and no one's out. So I'm not too scared myself. I only get scared later when we're walking back and we're both sleep deprived and everything is terrifying. So we run through this ghetto neighborhood. There's like an upside down stop sign and just crazy place to be, especially for him, because he's really upper class. I'm kind of middle class, but this friend of mine, upper class, he has never experienced this, not to this caliber. So we run through there, and we get to an area with like GameStop and the mall and a bunch of different stuff, and we're just cracking jokes, howling about memes and funny things. Uh, we cross another main road, yeah, and we go through some parking lots, like I said, and we go behind this place, and I'm like, hey, let's just keep going this way. We'll get there. Yeah, there was a fence with barbed wire, and we're like, why is there barbed wire? For what purpose is the barbed wire there? And man, we turned around, we went around the building the way God intended, you know, no barbed wire involved. I'm gonna kill all these guys. I'm feeling this. I don't want to kill the boss quite yet. I like talking. So then, you know, my friend's like, just cross the train tracks. We're past the train tracks. We go through a couple bushes, and I'm like, hey, we're gonna get invaded by some monkeys here. That's not racist. I'm just... okay. Monkeys are a fierce species. Anyways, I gotta wait like 15 seconds for this guy to not ravage me. Hope that guy doesn't get up. So we go through the bushes, and we're outside. We're like, hey, come outside. The friend comes outside. We go into their house. The mom's like, what? Hello? It's cold outside, huh? And we're like, yeah, you're telling us. Oh man. Oh man. So yeah, we hang out for a bit, and then we start walking back. We stop by at Walmart and struggle to find the bathroom. We use the bathroom. I'm like, hey, let's get some dew. Let's get some fuel. We didn't get any fuel. And ravage. We exit Walmart. Keep going through parking lots. And then when we're walking down the main road, the most recent main road, we're next to a bunch of trees and stuff, right? And we slow down a bit because we just ran across the road, so we have to kind of skid to a stop. We slow down a bit, we keep walking, and we hear some rustling. And it starts approaching us. This rustling is horrifying, alright? And so we start running. Because it's like, what is it? It's like 2:32. No, it's later than, it's like 3. Alright? And we hear this rustling. We start running. The rustling follows us. Hold on, I gotta concentrate so I don't die and embarrass myself. I'm going to die. Nope, no, we're good. I keep coughing. I'm gonna have to cut that out. Like, physically, I'm gonna have to cut that out of the video. Well, virtually, not physically. This isn't film. I need to heal. So we run away from Sasquatch or whatever it is. We make some jokes about how it's our friend followed us. It wasn't. It was just something terrifying. We don't know what. Oh, I forgot. I'm just doing horrible. I forgot that I was cursed. Slow down. I think I'm good. Alright. So then we get back to the ghetto neighborhood. We have to sprint through again, because it's even later. It's real meme hours right now, alright? Real meme hours. We take a picture with the upside down stop sign. There are a lot of pictures from last night. We take a picture, and we keep going. We get on one of the main roads, and it feels like the longest we have ever traveled. Like, my friend prompted the question, do you think in hell you just walk forever? And we thought about it, and we decided that, you know, the worse you were as a person, the more you have to take a dump in hell. And therefore, the more that walking is just pain. Alright? So like Hitler had a poopy diaper in hell. He has a poopy diaper, and he's walking. Alright? Poopy diaper Hitler. There was a lot of bonding, you know? Dying like that, it brings you close to a person. By the way, it's like the first time I'm gonna kill the butterfly without the witch Beatrice. Come on, land. Land for me. Come on. Oh, yeah. And on another one of the main roads, there are many main roads that we used. There was a guy stumbling, you know, in our direction. So we crossed. We headed to the median, because we're like, I don't wanna encounter this guy. This guy comes to the median when we do. And I never heard what he said, but he was like, hey, something about an apartment complex. He said something about an apartment complex to my friend, my buddy. And I'm like, this is really sketchy. So we start moving faster. He forgets about us, inevitably. And from there back to the house, it was just Spooksville. You know, just being really paranoid and sleep deprived. Not a lot of fun, but kind of up there, you know? I don't know. It felt really seasonal. You feel me? October. Good stuff. Come on, land. Do me a solid. What if I do this? That was perfect. Perfect. I like that. Oh, he's oh. I can kill him. No stopping. Got it. Is that still gonna explode? Okay, no. Cool. Got him. Soul of the Moonlight Butterfly. Good stuff. I'm gonna check how long that took, and you know, depending on how long it took, I'm gonna